Hi everybody. Firstly, can I thank everybody for all the help and advice you gave me regarding the fans on the roof of my HST after I installed the EM2 speaker. Hopefully I've successfully overlaid a video on this of my HST. You should be able to see the the fan unit that was in the HST. Now I've sliced the top off, the bit that held the fans. I just lift the camera up. The fans are fixed in position. The reason why I haven't fixed the body on is I'm waiting for the glue to set, and then I'll fit the body back on. But I thought while it's setting, I'll do this. So hopefully when I put the body back on, the fans will stay where they are. So I'm pleased with what I decided to do in the end. Just slice the top off this unit, which was no good to me anyway, because I do like the EM2 speakers. But anyway, let's get back to the video of changing CVs. Let me just quickly change one of the CVs. I'll show you why in a minute. Should have done this before I started the video. Okay, I've been asked by a couple of people on how to decrease the volume on a locomotive via CVs. So I'll just quickly show you how I do it via the JMRI software, using the E-Link. Hornby's E-Link is very easy. Using the menu system to navigate to the CV section. You type in the CV you want to change based on your decoder manual. You can read the value for the master CV, volume CV, and then enter the value you want to increase it to or decrease it. My advice is to make a note of the default, should you want to take it back to the way it was when it came out of the factory. It's all dependent on your decoder, the volume settings. For example, the Zimo, I've been informed, for the master volume that changes all the sounds at the same time. The CV is 266. The value is 0 for nothing to 100, and the advice to keep it around the 65 mark, but it can go to 100. The lock sound decoders may be higher or lower, the values, so you need to check that with your manual that came with your decoder. So what I've done is I've set the CV value for this Zimo at 10, and I'll start it up now, and hopefully you should just be able to hear it. So here goes. Now it's running now. I'll play a couple of horns. Now I'll start it up. Hopefully you can hear that. Now I won't change any of the volume settings on the camera. So when I increase the CV, it'll be the volume increase will be from the CV and speaker, and nothing to do with the camera. I'm hoping the camera will pick it up. So I'll slow it down. Wait for it to return to idle. that should be it now, so I'll turn the volume off, sound off. Okay, now the JMRI software, you have various options to get to the programming side. You can either double click on the loco you want to change, or right click and click programs, which will take you to the settings, so you can manually change the settings on your CV, on your decoder. So if I go to CVs, the master volume on the Zimo is 266. Each of the other functions, you can change individual sounds. For example, you could have the sound of the engine at medium volume, but the horn's louder, by changing individual CVs. But at 266, as you see there, is the master. If I change that to 100, right to the CV, keep changing my mind about changing CV or decoder. So if I now write to the decoder, goes red, then goes white to say it's done it. I go down to the bottom, write changes on data sheet, close it down, and then I go back into the throttle, and you should hear a big difference now when I start it up. Play the horns again. I'll run it. You should hear a massive difference in sound. Slow it down. Turn to idle soon. I think I mentioned in a previous video, let's turn the sound off. Yeah, I think I mentioned in a previous video that I think I prefer Lego Man Biffo's HST sounds, which I will be ordering a couple soon to put in my network rail. Let's just change this back to what Zimo says is the safe volume, which is 65, so I'll go back down to 266. Change that to 65. Right, the changes to the decoder. Right, changes on the sheet. Close that down and say yes, I want to save it. And the sheet is the configuration of the HST Zimo. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it useful. It's all down to knowing your decoder and the volume settings CVs, whether you want to use the master to change all sounds at the same time or individual. If you want the horns louder or the engine louder or announcements louder, that sort of thing. So you need to know your decoder, you need to know your controller, and you need to know your CV settings and how to do it. If anybody needs a specific video on CVs, please let me know. So that's it. Thanks very much for your time.